Hello guys, TheWinterRider back again. Today I'm gonna be taking a little trip from a really nice city next to the Baltic Sea. The city is called Solkrasti, and I will be traveling back to Riga, capital city of Latvia. I will be discussing also about the sprockets. How do you see a sprocket when it's worn out, when you have to change it? This is basic knowledge that everyone should know. Doesn't matter if you're a newbie or a seasoned motorbiker. Anyway, you should know it just to prevent any kind of accident or malfunction on your motorbike while you're riding. So I'm gonna leave here a picture for you so you can see actually how does it look a sprocket worn out, how do the teeth gonna be transformed. They are sharp and they are curved as well because of the force of the rotation of the chain on them. Anyway, when you see these kind of signs, you should change it, but you shouldn't wait also that to see these changes already. When they start to be a little bit more sharp at the points, at the edges, it's time to change your sprocket. Don't let it go this far, otherwise it could be very dangerous situation for you. So, keeping on the topic of sprockets and chains, I'm gonna talk about change. What does chain size says to you? I know there are different chain sizes, like 415, 420, 428, 520, 525, 530, and 630 being the last. Well, all these numbers have a reason, but also the reason originated in England with the imperial system. So all these measurements are based on an inch. So we're gonna begin with the 520 chain, because it's the most common chain that's on the market and on a lot of medium-sized bikes, to let's say to a 900 or to a 1000 cc motorbike. 520. The first number gives us the pitch of the chain. The pitch means the distance in between one pin to another pin. So if we take 1 inch, we will have to divide it into 8 pieces with the same distance. So we're gonna divide the inch in 8 pieces, and we take the 5, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/8 of an inch will give us our pitch. That will be the distance from one pin to another pin. Also gonna be including a metric system chart. So for those of us that manage mostly the metric system, we're gonna take we can compare it or do an immediate conversion from 5/8 of an inch to millimeters. Anyway, so going further with it, then if you look at 1/6 of an inch, 630, it will be a 3/4 of an inch. So instead of 5 measurements, we're gonna take 6 measurements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that gives us 3/4 of an inch. That will be our pitch. And obviously, if we look to the 415, 420, or 428, it will be 4/8 of an inch, and that will be the distance in between the two pins to another pin. Then moving on to what does the 20 mean? So for the 20, that's the inner width of each link that we have, and that will be the narrowest part of the links in between, because you have the outer plate and the inner plate, or the outer link and the inner link. Anyway, The 20, it's based again on the same rule of 8. It will be 2.0 of the rule of 8. So if we look at the chart here, it will be 1, 2, and that makes 1/4 of an inch, right? So that will be our inner width with a 20. If we go to the for the 115, for the 415, if you see it, it will be 3. We will have to break down the inch into 16 homogeneous parts. Instead of 8, it will be 16. And they are counting 1.5 in this chart. So it is 1, 2, 3, 1.5, and here it will be 3/16 of an inch, right? So that will be our inner width for this one. I know it's very complicated to do it in inches when we are used to do it in millimeters. But then again, here is a little scale converting everything from inches to millimeters for us that are used to it, to utilize millimeters. So guys, if there is any questions, please write it down in the comments, subscribe, and hit the